I dropped out of the fifth grade. So I got a homeschool high school diploma. So being that I got a high school diploma and that I had dropped out the fifth grade, I didn't learn anything at all. So getting this far, dropping out of the fifth grade, this is the farthest I've been. So for me to go through all that and make it where I'm at, I'm proud. If no one else is, I am. And it's something that, I mean, I'm not comfortable telling my instructors because certain people look at you like, really? Like, but I'm confident, I'm happy about it. I have a friend that encouraged me to go to college, saying that she knew I could do it, that she knew that I was smarter than what people, presume me to be. I'm greatly, appreciative of that friend. I have two great motivations to keep me in college and through enrollment. One is, yes, to prove people wrong that I can do it. And the second one is for the day that I have no one here that I love to help me or, who could just be there for me, I can be there for myself in general. Personally, I do feel like I belong at this college only because I have what it takes to be here. No matter who puts me down or brings me up, I tell myself every day that I'm worth it and I can make it and I can do this. Well, my semester's going pretty good 2 months in. The only complication I'm having is the fact that I don't know if it's my instructor that I just can't seem to catch on to one instructor's teaching skills, or is it the fact that I'm just not so good in math, but that's not doing so good. So I decided to get a study group together with a few friends that I made here at college. And we should be getting together within the next few days here at the campus. I have been to a math tutoring session. It's okay, but it's only about an hour. And I've tried the in-person one, and I didn't seem to get as much help as I did through Zoom because they have more students in the class versus on Zoom, it's one-on-one. But at the same time, it's still like they only have about an hour. And I think that could be something worked on because, it'd be a little better for them to have a little more time to teach versus an hour. How much time I spend per week? I spend almost all day, every day, all week, except on the weekends. And now that they're piling up homework, it'll probably be all day, every day on the weekends also. I do not feel like it's enough time still to complete work or feel prepared because, you have your activities of daily living, you have your household chores, and I've been struggling to try and get it all done, to be honest with you. Right now at this time, what's causing me the most, worry and stress is financial situation. Not having the money it takes to get here, not having the money it takes to buy hygiene, clothing, things like that. That's the biggest worry right now. That and my time. Especially being a female, I like to keep my hygiene up. I like to, it's not even about the makeup. It's not about all that. It's more like, okay, I want to at least be able to comb my hair, put on a nice outfit, feel good about myself instead of, versus feeling like I don't want to show my face because of the way I look or, feel or my financial situation. If somebody needs a ride, I want to be able to say I can give you a ride without worrying about, okay, how am I going to get home type stuff. I'm thinking about maybe getting a weekend job for this, but it won't be anytime soon, and that's one of my worries because right now college is enough for me. I'm a slower learner, so it's been overwhelming for me as it is, and that's one thing I am worried about is my financial needs. My confident level about staying in school is a bit different right now, this month being the fact that I am struggling a little more with the gas money, the hygiene money, financial situations are a bit different. If the colleges could work with students like that, it'd be a lot better. Well, as my first semester of college is coming to a close, I'm feeling a bit nervous because I want to make sure that I pass all my classes just because I want to be able to keep up with my financial aid. To be honest, I am making better grades than what I was hoping for. I didn't realize how much I like school because growing up I didn't really like school. And I hadn't been to school in a long time. So coming back to school, now coming to college, I should say, because to me it's higher than school. But I actually like it, just not the math part. I cannot lie. Now we're getting to interact with more students. I've made some friends. I also like a few of my teachers. They were very kind, very helpful. There were some that were not. Examples would be me going into class, asking a question, and them seeming to have attitude about it, not wanting to take time to break things down, not wanting to move up the projector paper when asked, Just telling you to look at your, Hawk's website, instead of the instructor being able to just help you. I feel that I would like math more if I had a better instructor, one that was patient, took their time. Because from what I heard, my instructor used to teach, people with disabilities, I think special ed. And I don't feel like her teaching skills are quite special ed teaching. Either that or I'm going to need a little more help. But I mean, I feel like to me, she could have been a lot more patient for somebody who used to teach special ed. With that kind of instructor, it makes me not want to go to the class. I feel like I'm wasting my time because I don't pick up as much as I should on the learning materials. I feel like I'm wasting my good gas money that I need to be using for another class. I felt like it's just been a total waste of time in those kind of classes because I really have not picked up any of the materials that certain instructor taught. I feel like on the tutoring services, it's helped me through my class by them breaking it down a little more than the teacher. They take a little more time. It's one-on-one versus the teacher trying to help everybody. So it's been a little more helpful. My motivation for completing college would be the fact that I really want a better paying job. I would like to buy my own home. I'd like to be able to buy a big, nice truck versus my little one. And my confidence level about staying in school right now, well, it's a 50-50. I mean, I'm confident, but at the same time, I have, my little bit of downfalls in classes that make me not so confident. But I'm hoping I can stay in school. Well, studying for finals was okay, but it was nerve-wracking. I did pretty good in my math. I think I made just barely the passing grade, but it was good enough for me because I got through it. I think I made like a 70-something, 76, but it went pretty good. When I received my final grades, I did share them with my mom and my grandmother, and they were pretty happy about it. They gave me that big pat on the back saying that's good because I'm not gonna lie to you, I had a friend that was in the same class as I was, and she did not pass, and financial aid would not pay for her classes this semester. So I was really worried about that, and I'm glad that I passed. So, I'm getting the financial aid help that I needed, so. Okay, well, this semester's courses, they're going pretty good. I'm taking biology and I'm taking college algebra. Only 2 classes this semester. They're a bit challenging, but they're going pretty good. And so far, I mean, my advisor was helpful. I did ask for the best instructors, she gave me certain instructors that I have now, and so far they seem to be pretty good. They're teaching me on point. I'm picking up on it, and I'm hoping to continue my education with them. Coming from just the elementary math to the college algebra is a big difference, but I actually think it's kind of easier, to be honest with you, than the elementary math for some reason. Like, I've realized maybe it's a better instructor. I actually caught on a little better to this math versus the elementary math. Well, one thing that was challenging for me with the fall semester was the financial situation. And what helped me through it was the fact that I came and applied for the, I believe, emergency help here at the college. When I received my emergency aid, I was able to purchase, parts that I needed for my vehicle to get here. Because at that time we did have some face-to-face classes. I was able to pay for the gas. They did help me with some clothing, so it helped out quite a bit. I'm pretty concerned about the money that I'll need to complete my degree because if I don't, say, God forbid, I fail a course, financial aid won't cover it. But I'm telling myself I'm not going to fail and I'm going to pass, so that way, So anyway, I'm trying not to have that little bit of worry. I did think about working part-time, but I was told that it kind of messes with your financial aid. And on top of that, they say it's better to be a full-time student. The college here had told me, you're better off being a full-time student because if you tend to work, you'll mess it up. My greatest motivation for staying in college and finishing my degree has not changed in the past 6 months. It has only stayed the same because of the fact that I do have goals in my life. I'd like to help my mother. One day I want to have kids and a family. I want my own home. My confidence level from August has, went up and down. It varies because I'm confident about school, but at the same time, the math is difficult. I don't know why it's always that math I hear, but I'd say my confidence level right now is at least, I want to give myself a good 75, but I'm getting there. Well, since it's 2022 now, and I believe I started the semesters in 2021, to graduate in 2025 seems like it's going to be forever from now, but I look at it this way. I tell myself, you know what? You can do 3 years sitting at home doing nothing, or you can get some kind of degree, and that's what I'm here to do.